so excited! Oh, so cute. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. And if it's your first time here, wow, you picked such a great video to start on because today I'm gonna be reviewing the entire water inks line from the brand By Melolops. I hope I am saying that correctly. If I'm not, I'm terribly sorry. Few fun facts about this brand. It was started by makeup artist Melanie Rodriguez. It is a Puerto Rican owned brand. They are both vegan and cruelty free, and they ship worldwide. We love to see it. These are all great things about this brand. I'm so excited to try them. If you watched my in-depth winged eyeliner video, which if you haven't, you should, you know that I love water activated eyeliners. I think they are the superior formula for eyeliner. I think you should ditch all of your other eyeliner formulas because I just think they're the best. But I mentioned that the brand Suva I was using before, it's not my favorite brand. I don't like their social media practices. I'm sorry, I'm picky like that. But this brand that I'm following today is super awesome, promotes a great diverse amount of artists on their platform. I just think they're really great and I'm excited to try them. And I'm excited that I get to review the entire line because they had this set of minis for $40. So I get all 8 colors that they offer in their water inks just in mini versions. And if you've ever used a water activated eyeliner before, you know that they last literally forever. So even though these are pretty teeny tiny, oh so cute, they're probably gonna last me for a very long time. So if you are interested in the world of water activated eyeliners and you wanna see how these perform, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. Okay, so clearly this wouldn't be a thorough review if I didn't swatch them for you, so cue the arm swatch montage. Alright, here you have it. Here's everybody swatched for you. I do have to say they all swatched pretty much exactly how they look in their little pots, aside from I would say the purple and the blue color. I think they look a lot more vibrant on the arm than they did in the pots. These colors like really impressed me. I'm so excited to use them. So now let's get into applying them on the face. Should I just really risk it all and keep these on my arm for the rest of the video and see if I can manage not to get it on my clothes? Yes, let's do it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with a color Radiant. That's like this beautiful punchy coral color that I was so impressed with on my arm. Oh, we're doing a graphic liner look, obviously. So let me just dip into Radiant here and let's get graphic, baby. I think actually my idea I had earlier is I want to try seeing how these colors blend. So like I'm gonna do this as the beginning of my graphic liner up here, but then I'll pause and then I'll put another color and then I'll see if I can blend them in the middle. Who knows? We're getting very experimental today. Let's just see what happens. Stop. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, so for the middle part of this graphic line, I'm gonna try to mix these 2 colors together so I can do kind of like an ombre thing, and then we'll end the line with this color. So I'm gonna try to mix them on the back of my hand here because clearly I don't want to mix them in the pots. So let's take a little bit of Radiant, put that on the back of my hand here. Cool. Rinse that brush. All right, now we're gonna take some of this pink color, which is called Atomic. I love all these names. Their collection is called Radioactive. All of these colors are part of the Radioactive collection. So they have really cool like industrial names. I don't know, I just think they're really cool. So now let's mix this in with this color. Ooh, and it's a beautiful pinky coral color, yes. All right, so I'm gonna use this color as the middle part of my graphic line now. Ooh, yes, it's subtle, but it's there. We love a subtle ombre. We don't want it to be too stark, at least not for this look. All right, I think these are applying so beautifully so far. I mean, you can barely see the difference between the color I mixed myself and the orange, but if you look up close, you can see it. And they're applying really well. They're applying really opaque. I don't have to layer them at all, so I'm really impressed with this formula so far. Let's go into just the color Atomic and wing out the end of that graphic line. You just want to be careful not to get the brush too wet. My brush is a little too wet and it kind of like fanned out a little more than I wanted it to, so that's a hot tip for you. Don't do what I do. Don't put too much water on the brush. Alright, I think these lines are as even as they're gonna be, so let's try out some other colors. And I think I'm gonna do a wing here to kind of like go under the wing, and I think I'm gonna try some cool colors. Okay, here's my plan. We start with purple on the inner corner of the wing, then we move into the blue on the middle part, and then we move into the green on the end. I'm not gonna be combining any of these colors, like doing a mix together like I did in the upper lash line, because I wanna see how they just naturally flow into each other, and if I can just use water to mix in between. We'll see, we'll see. It's all very experimental. All right, dipping into this purple color here first. It is called Ultraviolet. Oh, what a good name for a purple. All right, and I'm gonna start that on the inner corner of my lower wing. I'd say you have to build up the purple just a little more to get it fully opaque, but I'm not gonna be too picky about that because I have heard that purples are incredibly difficult to formulate and I really only had to layer it like one time, so not a big deal. I'm still a huge fan of this ultraviolet color. All right, moving into our blue shade for the center, which this blue shade, my blue shade doesn't have a label on it. Well, I don't know the name of this blue shade because it doesn't have a label, but I will certainly put it on the screen for you. That's fine, I'm sure it just fell off. Not a big deal. All right, and we are gonna be putting this blue in the center of my lower wing. Yeah, it looks totally different once you wet this blue. Look at the dry part of the blue versus the wet. I like the wet color more, but wow, that is amazing. Someone explain the science behind that to me, how it can look so different wet versus dry. Right, I'm gonna dip into the water just a little bit more to try to blend that line between the two, since I didn't mix them on the back of my hand. Alright, this looks pretty good. I think obviously the blend on the top between the ombre colors is like a little more seamless because I took the time to do it on the back of my hand, but I think it still looks pretty good when I just blended it with water on the eye. So I would say if you want to take the time to like really make the look flawless, I would recommend mixing the colors together and then going in to get the ombre look, but I'm still very happy with how this looks as is. Alright, now for the tail of the lower part of my wing, which is going to be the green color, which is called Slime. Love that. You guys remember getting slimed on Nickelodeon? I always wanted to be slimed. Everybody wanted to get slimed, right? But so I'm going to be using this as the tail end of my wing. I have a feeling I'll have to dip into the blue again just to like get that seamless blend, but let's just go for the wing right now. Get my slime on. Wow, we get a load of that green. That is vibrant. Yeah, that just ate up the blue. I'm definitely gonna have to add some more of the blue just because I think I didn't give the blue enough space, but wow, this green, this slime color, this is really something else. Okay, like I said, I am dipping back into the blue color a little bit just because I think I didn't give the blue enough of a moment in the middle here. The green, whew, wow, she's really a star, huh? But I'm gonna go add a little more blue so it looks nice and seamless between the purple and the blue. Wow, it's like a rainbow moment. Oh, it's so pretty. This is the most colorful eye look I have ever done, hands down, and I'm loving it. And we'll probably never go back to neutral colors. I'm sorry, you can hold me to it. Wow. Okay, let's take a poll. Should I stop here because everything already looks very beautiful, or should I get carried away and do one more color? Oh wait, you can't answer right now? This isn't a live video? Great, I'll vote. I'm gonna keep going. One vote counted, and that is what we shall do. I'm going to get carried away and use one more color. Just because this neon yellow is really calling my name. I keep seeing it on my arm and I'm like, Am I not gonna use the neon yellow color? This like turns like green. I guess that's kind of what a neon yellow is. It's like a greeny yellow, but it's turning like green in the pan. It's amazing. Wow. This makeup is so fun. I'm having so much fun. I love having so many colors to work with. Okay, now I really need to stop because this looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put a quick lash on, you know, just to finish off the look so I can really give you the full vibe of what it looks like, and then we will come back and talk about how I'm feeling right now. Spoiler alert, I'm feeling really good. All right, friends, here you have it. Here's my finished look. If you couldn't already tell, yeah, this is the coolest look I've ever done. I'm obsessed with it. This is incredible. I will probably never wear neutral colors again. Wow. These water ink eyeliners are awesome. They worked so well. They were so easy to work with. They made me feel like a real professional. I have to tell you, I felt incredibly professional using these. They made me feel very talented. They made me feel very cool. I just felt like they cooperated really well. When I was first starting out in makeup, I used to just feel like I was bad at it because I was using bad products that were really hard to work with. And not that you can't make a bad product work, and that's why practice always makes perfect. You can always make bad products work well, but it's really, really nice to work with products that work well with you because it just makes the whole process easier, it makes it more enjoyable, and it gives you more time to really play and to experiment with your looks. And I feel like today, I gave you a really cool I don't want to call it experimental, it's not. This look is radioactive, much like the name of these water ink eyeliners. I feel radioactive. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they are always really cute and sweet and fun. Say hi to Vince in the background over here, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye!